Arsenal's ruthless 3-0 demolition of Fulham isn't the real story here. Fans are buzzing because this match was a statement, a power play in the Premier League title race. With Newcastle and Brentford winning earlier in the day, Arsenal needed this win to keep their 6-point lead over Manchester City. The stakes were sky high at the Emirates Stadium, and the Gunners delivered in style, but it's not just about the scoreline. Keep an eye on Viktor Gyokeres' stunning brace and Bukayo Saka's fiery return. This was a showcase of Arsenal's depth and ambition. Right from the whistle, it was clear Arsenal meant business. The home crowd erupted as Gyokeres found the net twice in the first half, showcasing his incredible form. His first goal came in the 12th minute, a beautiful finish that sent the Emirates into a frenzy. But that wasn't all. He struck again just before halftime, solidifying his status as a key player in Mikel Arteta's squad. Fans were left buzzing, asking, could this be the turning point in the title race? But while Arsenal was dominating, Fulham's Bernd Leno was left hanging out to dry. The former Arsenal goalkeeper made a series of jaw-dropping saves, stopping the score from ballooning. Leno's heroics were the only glimmer of hope for Fulham, but even his best efforts couldn't mask the fact that his team struggled to create any real chances. The contrast was stark. Arsenal was fluid and aggressive, while Fulham felt like they were running in quicksand. And that's where it got messy. Fulham fans expected more from their squad, especially after a decent start to the season. The frustration began to boil over as they watched their team falter. Highlights recap after highlights recap showcased the Gunners' relentless attacks, leaving Fulham scrambling to keep up. This wasn't just a loss, it was a reality check, an embarrassing afternoon where they failed to show any attacking threat. What really fueled the buzz was Mikel Arteta's tactical genius. His game plan was spot on. The Gunners pressed high, cutting off Fulham's passing lanes and forcing errors. Arteta's strategy allowed his star players, like Saka, to shine brightly. Saka didn't just score, he assisted Gyokeres' first goal and was a constant menace down the flank. Fans couldn't help but ask, is this the best Arsenal we've seen in years? The atmosphere at the Emirates was electric. Arsenal supporters sang their hearts out, creating a cauldron of noise that echoed through the stands. Every chant, every cheer seemed to propel the players forward. As Gyokeres netted his second goal, the stadium erupted in a chorus of joy, a moment of pure ecstasy that reminded everyone why they love this beautiful game. You could feel the momentum shifting, the energy radiating from the pitch to the stands. As the final whistle blew, Arsenal fans were left celebrating a crucial victory, but what's next for Fulham? With the loss, they've got serious questions to answer. How can they bounce back from such a lopsided defeat? The conversation shifted quickly to their upcoming matches, where they'll need to regroup and find their rhythm again. Fulham fans were seen leaving the stadium shaking their heads, knowing they'd have to work harder to compete in this unforgiving league. Then the internet noticed something else. Social media exploded with reactions. Arsenal's victory was hailed as a potential turning point in the title race, while Fulham's struggles sparked debates among fans. Some called for a shake-up in the squad to bolster their attacking options. Others pointed fingers at management for not bringing in enough support during the transfer window. The discussion was heated, with every fan weighing in on what went wrong. But pause for a second. Gyokeres' brace wasn't just about the goals, it was a statement. He's emerging as one of the league's most promising talents, and this match showcased his potential. Fans began comparing him to some of the league's top strikers, fueling an ongoing debate about player development. Could he be the key to Arsenal's title ambitions this season? The hype around him is real, and it's only going to grow after this performance. Arteta's post-match comments were just as revealing. He praised his team's performance but was quick to remind them that there's still a long way to go. We have to keep our feet on the ground, he said, emphasizing the need for consistency. The pressure is mounting, especially with Manchester City lurking just 6 points behind. Arsenal can't afford to let their guard down. The title race is far from over, and every match counts. Looking ahead, Arsenal faces tough challenges in the coming weeks. They'll need to maintain their momentum against teams like Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, which will test their squad depth and resilience. Meanwhile, Fulham must regroup quickly. Their next matches against lower table teams will be critical as they attempt to climb back up the standings and avoid slipping into a relegation battle. As fans dissect the game, one thing is clear: Arsenal's win solidifies their status as title contenders, while Fulham has a mountain to climb. The Gunners are riding high, but the Premier League is notoriously unpredictable. Just look at how quickly fortunes can change. One bad game could send Fulham spiraling into a crisis, while Arsenal must now defend their position at the top. So, what's the bottom line? This match was more than just 3 points. It was a defining moment in the season. Arsenal showed they can compete with the best, and their fans are dreaming big. As for Fulham, they need to find answers fast. The pressure is on, and every match matters in this relentless Premier League race. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe. New stories every week.